I guess I overdid the coverage of S3 cards in the past month, so today we'll look at a Voodoo card which needs, well, a memory transplant. This card has issues with ripped off memory chips. Was it a donor card? Is there one of the 3dfx chips broken? Or why did somebody decide to take the memory chips off? Maybe to upgrade an S3 Verge. So today we are trying to fix this Voodoo 1, and then I will put it in the system with the S3 Verge. Let's first have a look at the damage. Oh, this trace is completely missing. This one is loose. So this corner is bad. Here's also a loose pad as it looks like. It's sad because the Maxi Gamer 3D can be upgraded to 8 megabytes. If you are interested in the Voodoo graphics expansion boards, you can have a look at one of my earlier videos. I know the performance gains when updating the Voodoo to 8 megabytes is questionable. The only application where I saw a performance gain was actually 3D Mark 99. Games don't seem to benefit from the extra memory. But if you're still interested, you can find the boards over at PCBWay's shared project space, next to all my other PCBs I have designed over the past couple of years. PCBWay is currently running their 2026 KiCad PCB design contest. So if you want to participate, submissions are open until June 15th. Other than fabricating PCBs, PCBWay also offers CNC machining, 3D printing, sheet metal fabrication, and injection molding. With PCBWay, it is very easy to bring your ideas to life. Upload your designs, preview it, and configure some parameters. For PCBs, you can, for example, pick the quantity, colors, thickness, and finishing. But of course, you can customize even more. And within a few days, you will get your shiny new PCBs delivered to your door. You can browse through the projects over at PCBWay if you don't know how to design your own. Or you can pick one of my projects, like the MIDI Forge Maestro wavetable board. So head over to PCBWay.com and have a look what they have on offer. Links are in the video description. And now, let's go back to our Voodoo graphics card. You can see that the solder is already weakening, and I can move these pins. They should not move. Yeah, so it's just a matter of time, and then they get loose. So we'll do this, also off camera. I've done this so many times already. Let's use isopropyl alcohol. Maybe I can lift this trace without damaging it. Okay, so I think we saved this one trace at least. Now we have to get this trace back on the board. I think this is a data pin, not an address pin. I think this is data. We need a trace that exits from the center. Here's one where it enters from the center. So this would be a candidate. These ones go all the other directions. So I think I will try to get this one. So, first thing I need to cure this, and then we have to clean it up, and then hopefully we can attach a memory chip. Also, I will fix this one, but this I will do off camera. Yeah, I already cleaned up the pads. Just used my engraving pen to get rid of the solder mask that was on top of the solder area. And that's it. One more curing time, and then we can solder the memory chips and test. So let's quickly check if this pin that I just soldered makes a connection to the next pad here. Yes, it does. Perfect. So this is connected, and does it short the neighboring pin? No. So this is good. Now we can continue with the rest of the pins. Okay, perfect. The card looks good now. I reflowed all the pins around the 3dfx chips. So let's see if we can get an image out of this card. Okay, that's a very good sign. So the pass-through already works. Oh yeah, by the way, my Verge got an upgrade. I don't know if you've known S3 Verge Snake, but you actually can play Snake from my Verge. If you want to see how to do that, please let me know in the comments. I know it's another S3 video, but you know, I told you in one of my videos, there's so much to discover. So, but for now, let's go and check if our Voodoo card works. So let's continue with post. There we go. Okay, that's not good. So with a Voodoo in the system, it hangs at BIOS post. So I showed this issue because sometimes it's good to know what symptoms you have when you have a specific problem. I never had a Voodoo card that got stuck at the post screen before we go and load the operating system. So I went over the card, and the first thing I saw is that, well, this capacitor here was loose. But then I also saw this. I missed that. So here is another issue. And we can see that there's also a capacitor here that is bad. We take this off. Would be interesting to see if this really is the issue for the card not continuing to post. Our trace is fixed, and we have a new cap here. Even though it has a different color, it is around 110, 120 nanofarad. So this is the value that we had to put in this place. Yeah, and now let's try and see if this card works. So far, so good. Will we pass the post screen now? Yeah, great. Okay, first thing we want to try, Mojo. Here's Mojo. And wow, looks good. Our board is revived. So we had a cut trace and we had, well, missing TMU memory. Now let's try Tomb Raider. If you haven't seen the video regarding the S3 Verge and Tomb Raider using S3D, then maybe it's because I haven't released the video yet, but it's done. Let's try Tomb Raider in 3dfx. Yay! I think we're in business. Well, image quality is always a little bit bad using 3dfx cards because of the loop-through cable. And yeah, we're definitely running in 3dfx mode. Let's see how well the game runs. And I think I can enable somewhere the frame counter. There we are. Okay. I do have a little bit of a bad picture. I'm not sure this is because of the card or is this because of my setup. I think I have a very poor loop through cable, to be honest. So I'm running a Pentium 166. Oh, where did this one come from? Yeah, you will see with the S3 Verge, this game does not work that well. We are stuck at 30 frames, the frame cap of this game, so yeah, the 3dfx Voodoo graphics was definitely a lot better compared to the Verge DX. Okay, let's just make the next area, and then this is it for this video. There's a med pack. Let's just get this. And this should be it. Great. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, please give the video a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Also, a big thank you to all my patrons. If you want to become a supporter of this channel, then either head over to Patreon or become a member here directly on YouTube. Also, thank you PCBWay for sponsoring this video. And thank you for your time. And I will see you in my future videos. Take care and bye-bye.